Vikings get the preseason underway. So the Vikings are going to receive. They have won the toss, and they will defend the goal to our right, the southern goal. Tailback is Peterson. Rosenfeld drops the throw, sets up, screen to the left side to Peterson. Cuts back in the throw. Matt Giordano with a very fine open field tackle. The veteran out of Cal knocks him down at the line of scrimmage.
4th and short. Play action to Adrian. Sage rolls out right, passes right. Beautiful pass. Caught Shanko wide open. And 1st and 10 Vikings hand off Adrian. Sprints up the middle across the 15. Bounces off a Colt at the 10. Drags another Colt inside the 5. There's Adrian. It's the first preseason game, but that is Adrian Peterson at his finest. Bouncing off players and dragging players. Rice in motion right to left. Varian is wide right. Rosenfels hands it off to Chester. He's encountered in the backfield. Gets away from that. Across the 5. Dives for the end zone. He's in. Touchdown. Touchdown Chester Taylor. And the Minnesota Vikings have scored on their first possession. Peyton Manning is under center, and the center is Jeff Saturday on a Friday. Peyton Manning goes play action under duress. A big rush from Ray Edwards.
Bows under center, takes the snap, gives it to a die, coming right, gets a good block. Cuts outside 15, 20, cuts it back inside, gets to the 25, all the way out to about the 27 or 28-yard line. John Robinson, the tight end, set left. Manning drops to throw. Throws underneath, caught by Colley, and he gets the first down by about a yard.
Peyton Manning out of the shotgun, 3-receiver set. Takes the snap from Saturday, rolls out to the left, and he has to dive to the ground because an on-charging E.J. Henderson.
They're coming to the Vikings. Peyton stays in, now rolls to the left. He gets sacked again. We got a flag. Well, the offensive line is not getting it done right now. As Rosenfeld hands it off to Chester Taylor on the cutback, breaks a tackle. 15, 20, 23 before he's brought down by Jamie Silva.
Rosenfeld's back to pass. Blitz is on. Passes over the middle. Caught Visante. They burn the blitz. He caught it at the 28. And the right-footed Longwell will let it fly momentarily. Snap spot. 35-yard try. Kick is up, and it is good.
Curtis Painter hands it off to Donald Brown. Open hole. He gets across the 25. Again, Donald Brown the only back. Todd Smith wide left. They give us to Donald coming near side. 30. Out to the 35-yard line. A nice run of 6. Second down 4. Second down 4. Painter under center. Curtis on the delay. Gives it off to Brown. 35, 40. 45. Outside 50. Break the tackle. 45, 40. Down the sideline. Cuts in 30. And he finally hauled down at the Minnesota 26. That's where Donald Brown is the best. He is a much bigger, stronger back than he looks. Broke 2 tackles and ripped off a big gain. Waiting for the snap. It's there. It's down. Anders' kick is on the way. It is good. He made it. And the final score will be the Minnesota Vikings 13, the Indianapolis Colts 3. The preseason is underway. The Colts are...
Welcome to Minneapolis. It's also the preseason home opener off a rather impressive victory at Indianapolis last week. Tonight is the debut of new Minnesota Vikings quarterback Brett Favre, heading into his 19th season from Southern Miss. As the flash bulbs fly in mass on second down. Couple of receivers left, one right. Brett Favre back to pass. His first pass is the Viking, dumps it over the middle, incomplete. And Favre was hit. Shortly after he let go of the ball, he was hit by Tamba Hali. It's 3rd and 6 for the Vikings. No score in the first quarter. They scrimmage from the logo. Favre out of the shotgun. Couple of receivers left and right. Chester in the backfield. Favre takes the snap. Back to pass. Fires right. And it is caught by Percy Harvin. Caught by Percy Harvin, the rookie from Florida, at the 47-yard line for the Kansas City Chiefs. It's a 5-yard gain, so they're going to be 1 yard shy of a first down. It's 4th and 1 from the Chiefs, 47, no score. Favre's under center. The center is John Sullivan. I formation, handoff Adrian. Around the right side, stuck! Adrian was blasted behind the line of scrimmage. The Chiefs with white jerseys, red pants trimmed in white and gold. And Matt Castle works out of the shotgun. He's back to pass. He passes right, and it's caught in Vikings territory at the 41-yard line. It's a reception for DeVar Darling. 3rd and 9, Chiefs at the Vikes 37. Trips left, Dwayne Bowe right. Castle takes a low snap. Back to pass. Steps away from the pressure. Sprints to the 35. Passes caught Dwayne Bowe at the 23-yard line. That's a rather cold-blooded connection. Castle to Dwayne Bowe, 14-yard gain. 32-yard try by Ryan Suckup, a rookie from South Carolina. Snap, high, spot down, right-footed kick is up, and it is good. The Kansas City Chiefs have taken a 3-0 lead in Brett Favre's debut. Kansas City plays a 3-4 defense. Left defensive end is first-round pick Tyson Jackson. Favre back to pass, looks right. Now he swings back to the left, fires to the left, incomplete. Brett Favre now 1 of 3 in his debut for the Minnesota Vikings. His only completion to Percy Harvin. Adrian and Chester Taylor in the backfield. Adrian to the left, Chester to the right. Big rush by Kansas City. Favre fires over the middle, incomplete. And Brett Favre was hit and hit hard by Corey Mays.
5 for the Chiefs at their own 39. Quick count, handoff. Larry Johnson into the secondary. Hilger across the 50 and down to the Minnesota 43-yard line. A short 10. Bunch formation to the right. Fake the toss. Now a boot by Castle off a good play-action fake.
Nice
Bowe
play.
crossing pattern 30-25. Well-executed play. Matt Castle to Dwayne Bowe. Flanker left. Bobby Ingram on 2nd and 10. They're going to bring it on a reverse. Clayton Lawrence, the rookie, at the 20, 15, inside the 10, and using that speed out of Mendate State. And down to the Vikings, 7-yard line. A reverse for 16 yards to be in a lead position to block. Castle slant, Bowe, touchdown, Kansas City. Let's hope we hear that a lot. Castle to Bowe for the Chiefs touchdown.
See Vikings' first down of the game with 8:55 to go in the first half. And off Adrian on first down around the right side. Bounces off a Chief. He keeps his feet as the Chiefs try to bring him down, and he sprints out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
Didn't quite get it because of the injuries.
3rd and 2. Jackson goes back to pass. Protected nicely. Dumps it over the middle. Caught Bobby Wade at the Chiefs 35 between the hash marks. Starts out to the right. And the man who led the Vikings in receptions last year, Bobby Wade. 3rd and 8 from the 13. Let's fade to Sidney. Tavares back to pass. Under pressure. Rolls out to the right. Loops it into the end zone for Shanko. Caught. Touchdown. Touchdown, Basante Shanko. It's a 13-yard touchdown, and it's 10-6, Kansas City.
The Viking 46. Delayed blitz, Coyle left, pass caught, Mark Bradley, first down, Chiefs at the 39, and there's your tough wide receiver drill coming through again. Well, he had a 32-yarder earlier in this game, a 47-yarder last week. Placement is down for Suckup, and his kick is good. This kid has been money so far, 3 for 3. I like what I see in Ryan Suckup.
Tavares Jackson on 3rd and 8. He takes the snap, back to pass, fires over the middle, caught Darius Raynaud at the 30, inside the 20, touchdown. A 64-yard touchdown, Tavares Jackson to Darius Raynaud. That play had to make Greg Coleman smile. It is 13-13 with 4:03 to go in the third quarter.
And the Minnesota Vikings are going to hang on to win 17-13.
From Reliance Stadium, it's the Texans and the Minnesota Vikings tonight in their preseason home opener. Here they are on the national stage on Monday night. A big deal being made about Brett Favre coming out of retirement again.
High formation behind Favre. Takes the snap on first down. Hands it off to Adrian. He scoots up the middle across the 30. He's inside Texans territory to the 20, and he is gone. One play and one 75-yard touchdown. Welcome home, Adrian Peterson. Take him out. I've seen enough, Paul. I think we've seen enough out of this kid already today, but a very porous Houston Texans defense last week shows its face again.
Harvin goes in motion left to right. He's in the backfield. Be wary of that. Favre back to pass. Looking left. Steps away from the pressure. The veteran fires. Caught Shanko at the 45, and he dives to the Houston 41-yard line. Percy Harvin at quarterback. Hey, here's the first version of the Wildcat. Snap to Percy. Hands off to Adrian. Running left to right. Favre lined up wide left. Adrian's across the 35 in front of the Vikings bench.
Favre, long count, under center, drops back to throw, looking, there's some pressure, and Mario sacks him at the 40-yard line. Down goes Favre.
Haven't given up any big explosive plays, and that's the big key.
Schaub on second down, back to pass, intercepted by Ben Lieber over the middle at the 25. He threw it right into the arms of Ben Lieber, who falls ahead to the 24. And the Vikings have turned over the Texans. Snap, good, spot down, right-footed kick is up, and it is
is good.
Daniels winged left in motion to the right. Schaub takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. Here's a bootleg out to the right side. Matt looking. Matt pumping. Matt running himself across the 25 out of bounds at the 23 for a first down.
And he's limping.
That's not good. Schaub under center. 3 wide receivers set. Vikings showing blitz. Now they fall off. Schaub throws downfield. Caught by Owen Daniels at the 10-yard line. Took a shot but hung on as Nadia Williams made the hit. 16 yards and a first down for the Texans. Andre Davis slot left in motion to the right. Schaub takes the snap. Handoff. Slayton running left and takes people into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. 3-yard touchdown run for Steve Slayton as Double S puts the Texans on the scoreboard.
The Texans, like you said, Paul, they got some confidence. They're playing physical right now. 10 carries, 102 yards for Adrian, who gets the handoff across the 35 to the 40. Bobby Wade to the left, Chester to the right of Favre. Takes the snap, and he dumps it over the middle. Caught Percy, bounces off 2 Texans, and Percy gets loose inside the 30, and he's down to the 27. He was in a Texan sandwich, and he came slithering out of it for a 15-yard gain. Great balance, a great athlete, just like we had expected. Wade and Harvin to the left. Brett Favre takes the snap, blitzes on, jump right, caught Chester. 25-20, 15-10, back to the left, into the end zone. Touchdown! Chester Taylor with a 28-yard touchdown, his second touchdown this preseason, and it was a brilliantly designed screen.
Schaub in the shotgun, Slayton in the backfield with him. Matt gets the snap, throws downfield, and it's caught by David Anderson across the 45-yard line of Minnesota right sideline. Snap is down, the kick is on the way, has the distance, and it's good. One back Slayton, Orlovsky under center. Double tight end set, Orlovsky back to pass. Has time, guns long down the left side. Has Andre Johnson at the 35-30, 25-20, and dragged down inside the 15-yard line. Andre Johnson with a big pass play into the red zone of Minnesota, 58 yards.
First and 10 from the Vikings 14. Orlovsky back to pass, fires right. Ball picked up in the air. Is it a Vikings interception by Nadia Williams? Yes, it is. That's the end of the game. Third preseason game goes the way of the undefeated Minnesota Vikings. They win it 17-10.
We welcome you to Minneapolis for the final preseason game. It's the 3-0 Minnesota Vikings taking on a Dallas Cowboys team that has just one preseason victory, but is expected to do some good things during the regular season.
Third down and about 7. Manuel Johnson comes into the lineup at wide receiver. In the shotgun on third down, Kitna goes over the middle to Ogletree, running a slant, who's able to pick up a first down across the 40. And Kitna in the shotgun, and the Vikings pressure him, and Bennett with a tremendously athletic catch over the shoulder down at the Minnesota 40-yard line. 2nd and 10. Kitna with a waggle to Bennett on the right side. And Martellus Bennett has another Dallas first down to the 21. Shotgun on 3rd and 5 at the 6. Kitna going into the end zone for a touchdown to Ogletree. For about the 4th time this year with a different center, John Kitna fumbles the snap. Butler flushes Jackson out, but he's got a man all alone. Tight end Dugan at the 5, and he bangs in for a Minnesota touchdown. Jeff Dugan.
3 penalties, 25 yards on Dallas, 0 on the Vikings. Kitna back to pass. Hit from behind, and it's intercepted. It is picked up by Latroy Guy, who dropped it. He's playing basketball like he's Johnny Flynn for the Wolves. And he picks it up at the 25-yard line, and the Vikings retain possession. First and goal from the 1. Handoff Ian Johnson right up the middle. He lowers the helmet. He's in the end zone. Touchdown. Low snap to McBriar. Line drive punt. Here comes Darius. Near side from the 18 to the 20. Shakes on the Cowboy. Gets away from one tackle. Gets loose at the 30. Cuts to the left to the 40. And now he gets by McBriar. There he goes. He's inside the 30 to the 20 to the 10. Touchdown Vikings. It's 82 for number 82. Darius Raynaud with a punt return touchdown. Cowboys defeated the Minnesota Vikings 35-31 to close the preseason.